welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are an OG, welcome back. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we are eating, today we are having just a simple supper. It is bacon and egg sandwiches. It is cheese omelet with bacon. So yes, that is what we are having. I have white bread, whole wheat bread. And this is the first thing I've eaten today. We're going to go with the whole wheat first. Some iced tea. That's like two of my favorite things to drink. Iced tea and water. So, sorry guys. That's weird. I muted the ringer. It even shows the little bell, like, with the line through it. Anyways, I apologize for that. But I did shut the ringer off. That's really weird. So, it's been snowing all day. Like, yeah, I vlogged a little bit today. So I'm putting together a vlog, so stay tuned for that. Focus. Kitty. Or no kitty? Kitty. No kitty. Oh, she disappeared. She's all up in my business. Aww. I love her. Aww. Guys, I know some of you are probably like, ew, get the cat away from you while you're eating. Well, you know what? She's my cat. And if I want her around, that's my business. Oh, she's so sweet. She was a little shithead last night, though. Pardon my français. Pardon my language, but she was a little shithead. She was, well, it didn't help. We're gonna eat and talk. It wasn't technically her fault. My son kept waking up and waking up and waking up because he had a runny nose that wouldn't stop. And he comes in and I'm like, I have insomnia, guys. I have a really hard time sleeping at night. I mentioned before in my other videos. about my medicine that helps. Anyways, I don't have any. So we're back to the vicious cycle of Kitty not getting any sleep at nighttime. And so I was just getting sleepy. It's like 1 something in the morning. I'm like watching ASMR YouTube channels. And just watching other random stuff. So, I was getting, starting to get sleepy. And I shut everything down. I have my headphones in. And my son, I heard him. He, kept getting up. And I was just like, what is he doing? Anyway, so then I knock on the bedroom door. And he's like, my nose won't stop running. I'm like, no, what do you want me to do about it? I can't, I'm super mom and all, but geez, I can't stop your nose from running, and part of me wanted to, crack the joke, like my dad would say, well, you better catch it. Your nose is running, you better go catch it. But I was like, no, now's not the time to be cracking jokes. He'd get mad. And I could tell he was really tired. So anyways, I'm like, well, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. Just, blow your nose really good. Take some Kleenex with you back to bed or whatever. Anyway, so by him, he keeps getting up and getting up. It's disturbing her, because she sleeps on his bed with him. And, by him continuously getting up out of bed, it was disturbing her sleep. So then by this point, she's got her, second wind, so to speak. So she's going to go ballistic and think it's playtime. Excuse me. So he's trying to settle back down. I tuck him in or whatever, kiss him on the forehead. And I'm like, okay, bud, go to sleep. And she wouldn't stop. She kept, attacking his feet and getting into, he's got a bookshelf with, a bunch of books. And then he's got, the top shelf is, random little knickknacks. He's got a little treasure box that he keeps special things in. She's, trying to knock shit over and, just being a little helly. See? Why do cats do that? So she's just being a little hellion, causing a ruckus, and he's getting so mad at her, really mad. Sorry guys, I'm doing a lot of talking. But so then I put, he's trying to shut his door and shut her out. So my door's shut, his door's shut. She starts digging and scratching at my door and meowing. And then she's digging and scratching at his door and meowing, and she just wouldn't stop. So needless to say, I let her come in here. I turn everything back on. I'm watching YouTube, and I'm like, frig, I'm not gonna sleep, and she's climbing all over the computer desk and getting into stuff on I have an old record player, antique or whatever, and so she, on top of it's got some random things, and she's knocking stuff over. finally, she settled down and laid at the end of my bed. And that was that. And I might have got maybe an hour. So we're gonna... Oh, I already ate two. Well, technically one, but... This is my second half. Duh. Do the math, kitty. But yeah. So I had like a horrible night. And I felt bad. Like having to... Like my boyfriend was getting up and getting ready for work. And we were talking and I'm like, I feel really bad. Like John's going to be so tired. But... And, like, this doesn't happen often, like, when she goes all, like, the only reason she had the second wind to think, like, it's playtime, because she's been on a pretty good schedule. Like, most cats will sleep all day, and they're like nocturnal, like, they like the nighttime. But she's adjusted quite nicely to, like, my son's sleep schedule. Like, she, you know, I wait till he's asleep before I kick her out of my room. and then she'll go and like, I'll kind of play with her in here with like I have a laser pointer and she'll chase it and I'll like tire her out. And then when I know he's asleep, I'll kick her out of my room and she'll go in and curl up on his bed, and she doesn't cause no trouble. No, like, she just sleeps. She just goes in and curls up on the bed and goes to sleep. But anyways, so, needless to say, my son and I, and well, not really her, because cats sleep a lot anyway. But then myself, I may have got an hour last night. And then my alarm was going off at 6:30 this morning to get my son up. Well, his alarm was going off at 6:30 because both of our alarms are set for 6:30. He had a hard time getting out of bed. I had to go in and stir him around. And so then I'm not going to eat the crust, guys. I know, when I was a kid, that was pretty much the end of that story, guys. I had a little shitty night anyway. I didn't bring a napkin. When I was a kid, I used to pick the crust off my sandwiches. Focus. There we go. When I was a kid, I used to pick the crust off my sandwiches, and my dad always used to say, better eat that crust or the crust man's gonna get you. So then me and my sister would always try and have a contest who could eat their crust the fastest. But like, this is the most bread I've had in like a long time. So I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. And I hope you all have an awesome day tomorrow as well. Well, hope you all had an awesome day. How would I say that? Because technically, technically I'm putting the video out tomorrow. Oh no, my bacon fell off. That bacon is cooked perfectly. Honestly, I vlogged a little bit of me prepping this because I cooked it ahead of time thinking that the power was going to go out. And I'm like, at least it'll be cooked. And if we have to eat it cold or room temperature because the power goes out, whatever. Food's food. Cold or hot or warm, you do what you got to do, right? And like the past few days have been really tight financially with having to get brand new winter tires for our car. And literally we're down to the crunch of what we have in the house for food is what we have. Like, hence the reason I'm eating a lot of bread. But like I said, you do what you gotta do. And we'll survive. Like, payday's coming. And you know, everyone falls on hard times financially at one point or another. Some are constantly struggling financially. Like I said, normally I wouldn't eat this much bread. But the grilled cheese night and this is like literally, like I said, down to the crunch of. And I'm not embarrassed to express this. It's a struggle. You know, so many people struggle. And food insecurity, you best believe it's real for so many families. You know, and it just, I don't want to get emotional. It breaks my heart that people have to struggle with, do I pay my rent or put food in my fridge? Do I pay my car payment so I can get to and from work? You know, or go without food. Like, food insecurity is real for so many people. And I actually took a food mentor course that taught how to help, how to outreach, how to help people that are struggling with food insecurities. I'm living it. I've been there before. You know, most months we're fine, but some months are a struggle, and that's just reality. Seriously. That's so weird. It's muted. But I apologize, guys. We learned about basically the course was offered at my local food bank, and it helps you learn how to create meals with things you have in your home, create meals with what's mostly offered in the family boxes that they give, that they provide to families in my city. You know, our local food bank, there's only the one in my city, but they have like churches offer food boxes. Some churches offer, like the Salvation Army offers like food boxes to families. And there different churches throughout the city have like food vouchers, which you can go and request the help. They open a file, and at most times you need to provide like you have to have like a place of residence, like somewhere, like an address where you're living. Like they do sort of look into your financial background, but it's just to help people. And help people understand and know that they're not alone. Like, food insecurity is real. And, it's a struggle for a lot of people. So basically they taught us how to how to preserve food, what foods would come, what foods would still be edible past their expiration date. Like, just because it says best before, some people read the best before and think, I can't eat that. Like, there's little tricks, like you get eggs, like a carton of eggs, and it says best before. Like, I don't know if, I'm sure most people know about like the egg in the water. Like, I think it's, if the egg stands straight up, it's fresh. If it's lying down, or maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember, guys. This was a few years ago I did this course. I still have all of my paperwork, all the printouts, handouts, and everything, all the notes I took. But yeah, so, I mean, we were the first group to do the course in this city, and, like, the news crews came and interviewed me and my sister, and we talked a little bit about, the course and what it was about, and stuff like that. So, but it was, like, very informative, and, but yeah, guys, so don't ever feel, I know it's, I can't say don't feel bad or embarrassed, because that's natural. Like, that's normal feelings, to feel embarrassed. When it comes to food insecurities. But just know, you're not alone. Even people you wouldn't even suspect would have that struggle, have that struggle. Do I have an account at my local food bank? Yes, I do. Have I used it? Yes, I have. Do I donate to the food bank? I most certainly do. When we're having a really good month, things are going great, if I can donate, I will. Any hand-me-downs from my son's clothes, from the moment I had him, winter jackets, snowsuits, winter boots, and I'm talking like brand new stuff only worn one winter. Like, I know a lot of people would be like cleaning that up, like, wash the boots up, wash the snowsuit, and post it to sell it. No, I donate it to the food bank, or I hand it down to people that I know absolutely need it. Like, I'll reach out and ask friends privately, confidentially, like, are you struggling? Like, does your son need clothes? Okay, well, I have a bag of clothes that size whatever to whatever. Like, if you want to take it and go through it, or bring your little fella over and he can try stuff on. If it fits him, you can have it free of charge. I'm not going to charge people. Like, that's why, don't even get me started on Value Village. But I mean, I try to buy, I've been trying to shop more locally and supporting local businesses. like our local meat market. That's family owned. Well, not my family, but it's a family owned business. And I feel like I'm rambling. Oh, wow. You know, guys, the things I say and talk about, I don't mean to offend anybody. This is just personal experiences and my personal opinions. But I feel bad wasting all that crust, but it's too much bread. I can't do it. No, the cat's gonna come for it. Focus. Alright, guys. Well, I probably will dig out my binder from the Food Mentor course just to skim through it someday. And there's some recipes and stuff that, you know, I could share. I'm going to leave my Instagram down below if you guys, you know, ever need someone to talk to. I'm available. Message me in confidentiality. I'm there to listen or give advice, or, you know, like I said, I've had those struggles, currently in one at the moment, with, you know, having, you know, struggling financially and having, you know, some financial troubles and whatnot. Like that's a reality for a lot of people, like I've constantly said through this video. But if you guys need someone to talk to, I'm going to leave my Instagram down below. You can message me on there. I have multiple social media platforms. But I will leave my Instagram down below. Excuse me. If you guys need to talk about food insecurities, financial problems, any, you know, I suffer from depression, anxiety, you know, not, well, yeah, sort of medically diagnosed, I guess. You could say that, because that's basically what my doctor did when he referred me to the medicinal doctor. Medicinal Mary Jane doctor. But if you guys have anything you need to vent about, talk about, I just want you to know that you're not alone, and I care very deeply for people. And like I said in one of my previous videos, or maybe I've said it in a few videos, I'm an empath. I feel very deeply, and I care very deeply for people and their hardships and troubles. And even though it's very, very difficult to, it's like being an empath is a blessing and a curse, really. Like, there's no other way to say it. But I want to help in any way possible that I can. And if that only involves me just listening and, you know, being a friend, that's what I do. Anyways, I'm gonna go, guys. I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, I love you guys, and stay positive and blessed. Bye.